In this episode of Tony's Fords and Mustangs, we're going to talk about why the export Mustangs are down on horsepower as compared to its U.S. counterparts. And while you think maybe you live in the States, why is this my problem? Well, the things they're dealing with today, you're going to see in the not too distant future. The Mustang is a world car. It's sold all around the planet. But the export cars are always down on horsepower. And I get the question often from viewers from outside the U.S., why is this? What's going on? Firstly, let's just get this out of the way. It has nothing to do with the hydrocarbon trap. That's a U.S. device only. Don't even look for it in your export cars. It's just not there. So one of the items right off the bat is the Mustang was designed to be a left-hand drive car. When it's exported, it's going to be a right-hand drive car many times. They have to allow for clearance on the steering linkage and the knuckle, those type of things, for the right-hand drive vehicle, and therefore the exhaust manifolds need to be modified, and that modification costs you a few horses there. So that's part one. And that's not the only thing that you have to deal with regarding back pressure, robbing horsepower in export Mustangs. For all the cars that were exported to the EU, they deal with a gas particulate filter. Now, it's called a filter. It acts more like a catalytic converter. It captures small particles of unburned gasoline inside a device that's housed inside the catalytic converter. They're then burned off, the thing renews itself. Apparently it's between 85 and 90% effective, which is great for the environment. It also increases your back pressure and therefore lowers your horsepower. Now, if you're thinking, is this something I can get around? Well, as far as I can tell, legally, no. If you're in the EU and you have one of these devices, you can't. Original emissions control equipment that's shipped to the EU needs to stay with the car. For those in Australia, you won't have one of these things. You can easily just get a set of long tube headers. I know they make them for right-hand drive vehicles and some low-flow cats, and you're going to be way above what the horsepower is for a factory U.S. car. But for those in the EU, kind of stuck with it. Not only that, these gas particulate filters communicate with the ECU. So if you pull it, you're going to trip a code. Also, then you've got to get past whatever inspection you have in your country, and that may not be so easy. For those of us that live in the United States of America, a gas particulate filter isn't something we've had to deal with. It's a relatively new term for me. As emission controls regulations become more strict, this is the kind of thing that our country is going to adopt. Also, for the 2024 Mustangs that are being shipped to the EU, they also will have the gas particulate filter, and that ECU is locked down. So even if you found a way to remove it, you're still going to get codes. So the way I look at it, this is one of those situations where you know where your problem is. There's just really no good solution to it.
Oh no! We suck again!
Maybe I'm wrong on that. I'm not in the EU, I'm in the United States. I did some research because viewers asked. If you live in the EU and you know a way around this, some way to make this work legally, please drop a comment down below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. That way other people can see it. Also, please consider subscribing. That's always appreciated. If you've ever thought about purchasing a 2012 through 2013 Boss 302, check out this video over here. That's going to give you all the information on those cars. Thanks for watching, and until next time, we'll see you.